How much house can you afford? We're going to talk about the difference between your pre-approval and how much of a house you should actually buy coming up.
So you're ready to buy a house, you've been pre-approved for $400,000, and you have a certain budget in mind, right? So you can afford a $2,000 a month payment, whatever the case may be, but should you actually spend $2,000 a month on your mortgage payment?
Yeah, exactly. So people will get their pre-approval amount, whatever it is. Let's just call it $400,000. Immediately they start looking at homes that are $400,000, but that might not be the best idea for a couple of reasons.
So you gotta keep in mind there's other costs associated with owning a home. When you move in, there may be repairs that you have to make immediately. There can be HOA fees. There's gonna be property taxes and insurance. That's gonna be included within your mortgage. However, it is still an extra cost that a lot of people don't necessarily consider on their mortgage payment.
Yeah.
Besides that, just the general upkeep of the house. There's maintenance that has to happen.
Which is a guarantee.
Guarantee, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's lawn care, changing your air filters, changing your light bulbs, things that you don't necessarily always have to pay for when you're renting property.
Yeah, and so that pre-approval amount by your lender is determined based off of how much income you bring in, basically. The lender's telling you, we believe you could support this purchase price. And so all those things he talked about, they're not telling you about those things as well. They're only counting the mortgage. So a rule of thumb that sometimes we like to give people is whatever pre-approval amount you're given, shoot for about 80% of that. So a $400,000 house, what's 80% of 400,000?
Why are you gonna put me on the spot like that?
90% would be 36, so it'd be 32. Okay, 3,200. Roughly $320,000. So basically $340,000 to $300,000, that would probably be a safer amount of a home to buy if you're worried about the mortgage payment. If you have plenty of income and you know it's no problem, then ignore the whole video. But for most of us who try to pay attention to how much we're
being very budget friendly,
yeah.
You don't want to be house broke. Obviously, living in an awesome house that you really enjoy, there is a lot to be said about that. And the good part about owning versus renting is that it's a good investment. You're going to be making a return on your money over time while you're still living in the house. However, there are those costs associated with it. So yeah, just be very conscious of those underlying costs because, if you're living in the house of your dreams but you can't afford to have a lifestyle outside of that,
that's the point.
Then what's really the point?
Yeah, exactly. This has been Colton Thomas again. For videos like this or of our day ins and day out of real estate here in Las Vegas, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Or if you're on Facebook, please like, share with anybody who this might help. And I'm sure we'll be coming back at you soon with another video.
See you next time.